Are you okay? More importantly, will you be okay? How often have you asked about that question or thought about that question? And I'm realizing that most of the time, that's the question under the question under the question when it comes to fear, hesitation, doubt, worthiness, all of those things. We look at scenarios and most of us try and control them. We try and control the outcome to get the outcome that's favorable, or we try and control the downside. So we try to minimize or avoid what we consider a negative outcome. Or I would say not so much negative, but it's different than what we want. So I want this outcome. Let's just call it generally, I want it to work out in my favor. And I don't want a different outcome. So I'm going to try and do everything I can to control it. And we don't control much of it. We influence a lot of it. And I have this fear or hesitancy whether it's going to turn out that way. And in order to avoid getting a different outcome than I had hoped for or planned for or tried to control, I just don't take the risk. I don't try it. I don't try new things. I'm not bold. Even in small b, little letters bold. I play small. And most of us, that's some sort of version of, I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I'm competent enough. I don't know if I have what it takes. And so most of us avoid going for what we want because we're afraid we won't get it. But the deeper fear, and this is what I want to get at, is the deeper fear is not that I won't get it. It's not that I'll be disappointed. It's not that it will come up short. There's all sorts of ramifications if I do come up short and don't get what I want. But ultimately, I'm afraid that I won't be okay when whatever happens, happens. And you know the old saying, everything will be okay? I've evolved a concept beyond that. And I will often say, everything's already okay, especially and including me. Because ultimately, taking risks, trying things, getting out of our comfort zone, whether it's a big R risk or a little R risk, involves the degree to which we truly believe, that I truly believe, that no matter what happens, even and especially if I don't get what I'm going for, if it comes up short, if I'm disappointed, whatever that less than outcome is, that I'll be okay. And if you think about it for yourself and look at the scenarios where you've held back. Look where you've played small. Look where you have hesitated and not taken those risks. If you had asked yourself, if this doesn't go the way I hoped, will I still be okay? In other words, I take risk. I dive into a relationship, a romantic relationship, but I'm afraid that I'm going to get hurt. So I don't go all in, and therefore the relationship doesn't unfold, and I get disappointed and I'm hurt. But maybe I tell myself that I'm not as hurt as I would have been if I'd gone all in. But if you asked yourself, if this doesn't work out, will I be okay? Most of the time, you're going to realize that the answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. You will be okay. So instead of getting held back by these fears and doubts and uncertainties, just ask yourself this question. Do you trust that no matter what the outcome of whatever you risk or try or go for, that you'll be okay? Because when you realize that you'll be okay, you'll leap, you'll try, you'll risk, you'll be bold or at least bolder. Yes, you're already okay, and you will be okay. Go for it. You deserve it.